Welcome back to the Forge for another Rusty production. Today we're going to be doing a decorative planter stake. That's right, we're going to be doing a bit of a plant steak today, and that's not some sort of tofu vegetarian thing. That's a steak that's going to go in the ground or into a pot next to a growing plant, just to give it a little bit of help if it needs something to hang on to, or just be something decorative in the garden. So today I'm going to try and do something with some leaves and make it look a little bit pretty. And we're going to be doing some tapering, we're going to be doing some upsetting, we're going to be do some drawing out, even some twisting, and basically we're just going to have a little bit of fun trying to make this decorative piece. So enjoy. So what I'm actually going to do is I want two leaves to come off the sides of this, and I want the one to come in through the top and then one to come a little bit through the side. And rather than sort of try and bring the metal out from the side, what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to upset this part here at the top, split it down the middle, widen them out so I can start the leaf on the top there, cut one of them shorter, and then do that second leaf so it's going to be further down. So that's the main part of what I'm doing today, but I'll get that into the fire, which is just heating up, and then we'll hit some metal. Right, I'm pretty happy with that, so I'll just square that up and then we'll get the chisel out. Just going to score this down the center. The intention of cutting it. Don't want to do it too heavy, just in case I don't quite get it right. It's just a little bit crooked. What I should have done is actually scored it with an individual little punches first, just to get a nice central line for that. But I didn't do that, so we are where we are at. That's right, let's cut through it. Okay, time to cut through from the other side. What I might do is I'll actually score this other side first, just with this little punch. So we've got some more central markings there, you can see, and we'll follow that line with the chisel. I'm not going to use a plate underneath. I'm just going to be careful I don't go making holes in the anvil and leaving marks. So I'll start with back here actually. There we go. Alright, that's split down to where I want it. Just going to heat it up, open these up, clean up the edges, get a bit of a file into there, and then we can make our leaves. Alright, so we'll clean up through there and just deciding which one of these to use as the main leaf, even though that's a thinner edge. It might actually be worth doing the leaf that side for the top one and have the shorter one. No, I'll go that one. Alright, now I've got to somehow get on that edge so that I can actually make the leaf. So it'll be 1 and 2. I think that's how we're going to do it. We'll go that way. Alright, there's the start of our leaf. Spread that out in just a moment. They're going to be a little bit more gum tree-like than the ones I've done in the past, but it's absolutely fine for what I'm trying to do. I'm going to reduce that and just bring that out a little bit further, and then we'll do the leaf at the end. Going to put some of these vein lines in now. I'm probably going to spread it just a little bit further as well, but if I can put that there, get this. It's going to score some of these in so that when I heat it up I can go a little bit harder. Right, so that's one, and I'll probably round that out with a block of wood toward the end. So that's one. I've got to cut this one off here, so I'll cut that now. And we need to taper this part out as well because it's going to come down and then twist. Still a little ways to go. I reckon I'll be able to cut through just at this black heat. I better go and find that before it burns the house down. Too sparkly, I'm burning the material. Again, I'm just going to score in the top here, so I can get it ready for when it's hot. Okay, first one. Okay, now again, I'm going to shape that out more when I use a block of wood at the end. But now I think I can just bring these up and around, and then we'll get into thinning this area out here, so it actually doesn't look like it's just a block with two sticks coming out the top, but it actually naturally curves in. The one thing I want to do is I want to make sure that this looks like this piece here is coming up and out, and that this is coming off to the side. So I do need to move this across a little bit, so I'll heat that up, move both of these around a little, and then hopefully not break any of the edges. I should be careful of some of these edges that they don't start to crack. That's along the line of what I want, and I'll just move that one around the other way when we actually get to that, but I think that might do for now. I'm going to square out this edge here because I want to put a twist through it, just because I like twists. And then we'll work out how long this needs to be so I can decide where I'm going to cut it and create my taper and spade. Now I'm going to put the twist through there, now that I've squared it out a bit. So I'll heat that up, and then we'll put it into the vise. Going to give it a bit more of a consistent finish, so it's not just round stock. I'll bring it to square, and then back to round, and it'll give it the similar sort of finish that I'm giving to this sort of organic look. Otherwise it looks mechanical. Just have to clean up that bit there before I make it into the taper, but that's going to be like a spade end. going to make the leaves get that sort of curve that'll make them a little bit more organic, and I'm just going to use this piece of sort of termite rotten wood to do that with. I'll use the ball peen, make a little bit of a indent there, and then once we've got it hot, we'll bend it out. All right, so there you have it. We've got a little decorative plant. What would you call this thing? Plant stake. It's the sort of thing you would put it in a pot. There's the end of it there with the little spade, and I think it looks pretty good. This is just a bit of fun today. I'm not doing this for any particular reason, just to practice. And obviously we're practicing all sorts of things here. We've got tapering, we've got turning things square and then round. We've got some twists. And it's been fun. So, you know, as it is the case with a lot of us amateur smiths and certainly beginners, life does get in the way of the things that we are doing. I'm trying to make as much time for this hobby as possible. I'm still loving absolutely every moment of it. So if you'd like to see more of these videos as I release them each week, please subscribe, hit that notification bell so you get notified when a new video is going to be released. If you've got any comments, leave them below. Like the video if you liked it, and until next time, thanks so much for watching.